Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Oge and you are watching About the Book and Stuff, a place where we freely talk about books and other interesting topics however we want. Guys, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. In today's video, I will be talking about 5 things that I wish I did better this year, and hopefully next year I will try to improve on all of these things. So as you already know, this year is coming to an end, and as far as I'm concerned, anything I haven't done by this time, I am not sure I can accomplish again. So I am deciding to carry over all these promises to next year, but I want to talk to you guys about them first, and hopefully you can join me on my journey to self-improvement. Okay, so without further ado, let's just go right into the actual video. So the first thing I planned to do this year was to visit people more, like, go out more, make more friends, and, just see a little bit of life. I remember vividly when I made this promise to myself, because a friend had invited me out and I said, oh, I'm not going to go. But then after saying that, I told myself that I am definitely going to improve next year. And that was on the 1st, really, because I wasn't really feeling well on the 1st of this year. But that was no excuse anyways. I could have gone if I really wanted to, but I did not want to go. So I made this promise to myself that this new year I am definitely going to improve on myself and see people more and not teach them. So 11 months later, how has that gone? Horribly, because I am still where I was in the beginning of the year. I still ditch people. Like, you can invite me out, I'll say, oh, I'm definitely going to attend, and Oge being Oge, I would definitely bail out at the last minute, and this is horrible, and I really need to work on this aspect of myself, and hopefully I do that next year. So if you're like me, just change, because the world is coming to an end. And what if you go to hell? I mean, I'm going to heaven anyways, but if you go to hell, you would not have friends there. At least that's what I like to think. Now, another thing that I definitely promised myself to do that I did not do was learn Spanish. Before I made the decision to learn Spanish and be very good at Spanish, I had been, using Duolingo and going, touching it here and there, and I was having so much fun, but I ruined it. I ruined it by telling myself that I must learn to be fluent in Spanish by the end of the year. And I buckled under the pressure. I had too much pressure on myself to do well, that for 9 months at least, I did not open my Duolingo app. I think what I'm going to do now is to try to learn another language, a foreign language, in a healthy way. I don't know what the healthy way is. I would figure that out as I go along. So the third thing that I promised myself that I was going to do this year that I did not do was travel. Now, I had it in mind to travel. I promise you guys, I had it in mind to travel, but something would just come up at the last minute that would make me change my mind. I would do better next year. I am going to try my best to travel. So comment down below if you have anything that you had promised yourself that you are going to do this year that you obviously have not done, and you just don't know why you didn't do them. Now, another thing that I promised myself that I was definitely going to do this year that I did not even attempt to do is to leave my comfort zone. This year has been like the most comfortable year for me, because honestly, I didn't do anything out of the ordinary. I had like a routine, like I wake up, do this, do that. I had my day all planned out from the beginning of the year to the end. I mean, I didn't plan it out that way, but that was how it turned out. Like, I hardly even went anywhere that was not somewhere I was familiar with, which is kind of bad. And hopefully I'll do better next year, because I need to go out, I need to take more risk, I need to do things that I ordinarily would not do. I have to be spontaneous. If I don't do these things now, when am I going to do them? Is it when I'm like gray and old and I have like 45 children and whatnot? So these are things that I honestly wanted to do this year that I did not do, and I hope that I do them next year. The final thing I promised myself that I was going to do this year is to trust my gut, my instinct, and myself. And I wouldn't say this was an entire fail, because to an extent I did try, and I am not where I used to be like a year ago, which is really good. But next year I hope to trust myself more, to believe that I can actually do certain things, because most of the time I actually can do them. It's just my fear and my self-doubt holding me back. Sometimes I doubt my abilities. Sometimes I just feel that maybe it's just me talking to myself in my head. But I think I have to really work on my ability to recognize my guts, because that baby, helps me a shitload of the time, and I really need to appreciate her more. So this video was not even planned. I just thought I should come on here and talk to you guys about, you know, these things, and hopefully you can join me on my journey to self-improvement, or like personal development, or whatever you can call it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, comment, turn on the notification bell, because I'll be posting often, as you already know. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah!